Hello, my legendary ones. Welcome in. This is Cleo, and this is going to be a chakra reading where we're going to look into the chakra system and see what's going on. Now, Spirit has told me that for some of you out there, all of it may resonate, but for some of you out there, maybe the heart chakra space will resonate, or maybe it'll just be the root. So take what uplifts you, take what makes sense, and ignore the rest, my babbers. I know you're all doing really good out there because I'm feeling your energy, and this is going to be a good one. So I'm going to zone in and we're going to feel into it. They give me the word savior here for somebody. Savior. They almost made me say thank you, saviors. So I feel like someone's getting a big reprieve, a big miracle. Yeah, an angelic miracle. They're giving me Gabriel here. Okay, there's a card trying to get out. Show me for the root. Okay, the tower, there we go. We had this out in the last reading, so there could be something there that will resonate for you. This is about letting everything go. Everything that was stopping your progress, everything that was destroying your confidence for someone out there, everything that was undermining who you really are. And I'm getting for somebody, the life you've been living, there could be people around you who assume they know you, they hold you in their mind, and when you're around them you can feel that they've got you in their mind but they don't see you clearly. Stuff like that's going to be stopping, because that's gaslighting, right? When you can feel that someone sees you completely differently to how you actually are. I feel like these kind of distorted minds are going to be removed from your life. Okay, there we go. 4 of Wands with the Hierophant. So the foundation here is so powerful. This is Hierophant energy. This is the energy of the sacred, the energy of the savior. They're giving it to me again. They're sending in so many energies right now to save someone from something and to get you through this portal with the 4 of Wands. So this is big. I can feel like a cluster of people around me right now spiritually, and it's like they're wearing bomber jackets or puffer jackets. It's like security. It's like the divine security has come in for somebody here, because you're meant to ascend. You're meant to go through this doorway with the 4 of Wands. Let me get some more cards and we'll see what else is coming out. Show me. Okay, the High Priestess in the creative space, the sacral chakra. You're ready to flow here. Look at this silky velvet. This beautiful, I can almost feel the texture of this right here. I don't know if you can at home, right? This is about you flowing all of your creative power into the realm and going through the portal. For this reading, Spirit is really bringing up the fact that those who live in the 3D, they think that they're walking upright like do, but really they're going like that in their perspective. Their perspective is all skewed. So you've been getting caught up in that because you're so psychic with the High Priestess energy. And that's why Spirit's really drilling it in. You must stay upright. You must go through the 4 of Wands. Something feels like gaslighting to me. Something around you. You're so energetically receptive that something's been playing on your mind. The 3D world is not for you. They want someone to write that in the comments. The 3D world is not for me. I'm not crazy. I am enlightened. I'm not crazy. I am illuminated. I'm not crazy. I am upright in the way. So someone who's been sideways, someone who's been distorted and skewed is getting removed, or this is any situation in your life that's kept you from your divine calling. It's getting towered. It's getting crumpled. It's getting demolished. And, you know, you see how relaxed God looks on this card. They don't want me to call this the Pope. They want me to, you know, give you this as a representation of God and all the powers in non-physical that are cocooning you. But this is more than cocooning. This is like VIP status. Yeah, they just gave me high status. You are high status. So expect the most bizarre miracles. I can feel someone being stunned. I can feel you being stunned right now. They are tingling me. I wish you could see my goosebumps right now, because I can see someone's eyes going wide where they're like, whoa, divine realm, you're that good? They're going to give you a sequence of events where you're going to be like, whoa. If there was anything skeptical left in me, it's gone now. Because they're showing me Spirit kind of smacking you in the face, like when you can feel the meatiness of the chops, right? Because it's going to feel like that to you, like, I have no doubt in the divine now. And I don't feel like you ever have, but you know, we've all got to deal with our mind, and it's the mind. They're getting you out of being controlled by other people's minds, or that flat life that they live in the matrix. You're not meant to live in the matrix. You're coming to the top of the pyramid. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So they know how spiritual you already are, but they know that you're picking up on two different streams of energy at the moment. And they're getting you into the most, they're taking you out of the murky, because they're showing me like a river. Imagine if a river was all polluted and it had loads of horrible crap in it and it was all inky and muddy and gross. That's what this tower is cleaning out now. They're dredging the river of your life, basically. Because what they're showing me for you is that your consciousness is golden, flowing like liquid champagne silk. Oh, I had a beautiful dress once. It was silk and it was champagne coloured. And it's reminding me of that. Yeah, that got ruined by my 2-year-old daughter years ago. But it was so lovely. And that's what they're giving me for you. Ace of Swords in the solar plexus. There we go. Holding that sword of divine truth really high. They want me to point you to the clouds here. Because your mind is your own. They want you to reclaim your mind space. My mind belongs to me. I am the high priestess. I am the high priest. And this is in the solar plexus. So they want you to be full of confidence here. And this is coming through particularly purely with this Ace of Swords, because this is the crown chakra filtering through your gut. So again, there's an idea of dredging the river. And I mean, they could be talking about this as being symbolic for our digestive system and the way things flow through us. Because the fact that they're taking me so heavily to the solar plexus, the feelings you're going to be receiving through your gut now are going to be clearer and elevated. Because something's been removed. And like I say, maybe this has already happened for you. Maybe you've had a sequence of events that you're like, golly gosh. They're kind of giving me that energy of, I'm trying to think of phrases. It's almost like a, not a wham bam thank you ma'am, but a, whoa man, like that's how good God is. It's kind of coming through like crazy old-fashioned phrases popping up. Let me know if you've got any of those crazy old-fashioned phrases, because there's one right on the edge of my head, but it's like mixing all together now. 8 of Wands energy, hitting that target. Sagittarius energy, you know, when the divine soul is that powerful, nothing can stop you. And I see you flying forward in a really beautiful way. This is the heart space. So this is perfect. This is you knowing your feelings are true. And again, that golden energy here. It's all about the confidence to drive forward here, I feel, because we've got quite a lot of energies of fire with the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. They're telling me 12 makes the bunch. And they're also giving me a baker's dozen also. What's that? 13, right? Transformation. There's something witchy here. There's something wizardy here for someone. Let's get above the heart chakra. Let's see. Throat chakra, 6 of Cups energy. Okay, so this is about you. There's an energy here of you moving from one dream, one conscious state to another. And it's because you've processed something at the root chakra. You've gotten rid of it. This could have been a betrayal, I'm getting. You could have released the energy of a betrayal. You could have gotten over something from your childhood. Because, you know, even things in our childhood, it's a betrayal when we don't get our needs met. But I feel like you've processed this all beautifully. 4 of Wands energy tells me you're graduating, you're moving through. And this 6 of Cups energy here, this is the time of your life now that you're moving into, that you are going to be making the most fond, beautiful, emotional memories. So going forward here, we've got a house on this card, a beautiful little homestead, and we've got a house on this card. So now that you know who you are fully, and I can feel you sort of escaping. It feels like spider's webs. They're showing me Spider-Man kind of web on you, and you trying to pull this sticky web off of you like, no, I'm not going to live the life someone else tells me to live. I don't care if all the humans on the planet are doing things their way. This is like you standing up and being like, no, my heart tells me who I am. Thank you very much. Yeah, they're showing me, and this is no offense to the person I'm reading for, but we all love dogs on my channel, right? They're showing me when a dog comes in out of the rain and they just shake it off. Taylor Swift, right? Shaking off what doesn't belong being stuck to you. This could be ideas. This could be anything that makes you feel like you are selling yourself short, because I can feel this in my solar plexus, that feeling of excitement where we know we're meant to be somewhere important, but maybe our logical mind thinks, well, what the hell am I doing here? And it's like you've gone through this, you found out your soul mission, you've peeled back the layers of your own spirituality, because they're showing me post-it notes, but being layered one on top of the other, like you peeled this back, you peeled that back, and finally you know who you are, and finally it makes sense. They're telling me 12 years ago was significant for somebody as well. 12 years. So the number 12 is really, they're telling me the number 12 is honorable. Okay, I don't know what that's going to mean to somebody. This could be a group of 12 people. This could be something happening in December, or you could be born on 12/12, something like that. Or there could be something in your date of birth that adds up to the number 12. And that takes us back to the number 3, right? So there we go. Pineal gland, Queen of Wands. What was I saying about that fire, Aries energy? You know which way to go when you know who you are. And I feel like you did a lot of experimenting. And they told me with the 12-year thing, 12 years ago, the version of you were 12 years ago would be so pleased with you and so happy because these steps you've taken, they've taken you on some different angles, right? The person you thought you would be 12 years ago is not who you are now. And you've got this throne with the Queen of Wands. And there's just this beautiful energy of when we're not frittering our focus and our time, being where we don't belong, when we finally climb up that pyramid and we finally see ourselves clearly like the eagle. They're giving me Eye of the Tiger, but they're also giving me the eagle. They're taking me to temples in India. They're taking me to temples in South America. Shangri-La, Sri Lanka could be relevant. They're giving me Malaysia. They're giving me New Zealand, Madagascar. Okay. And what's that one? Mauritius, they're giving me as well. Okay, and they're telling me particularly places beginning with the letter M could be very important to you. The letter M, particularly significant. This furry cloak is particularly significant too. I don't know if someone's brought themselves a new jacket or something like that, but let me show you this. There's something about the fur. We see it on royalty throughout the ages where there will be black dots on the fur. Right, fur with dots on it could be significant. Dalmatians could be significant. The number 101 could be significant here. But I see you've broken through something so well here. I'm getting henchmen here with the Hierophant. There's nothing that's going to stop you getting through this doorway with the Four of Wands. Nothing whatsoever. Page of Pentacles. Look what you created. My, oh my. You grew an entire field in your soul on your own. Okay, and they're putting emotion through me now. And this is not my emotion. I'm just the human Ariel. They're giving me the tingles and they're putting emotion through me. There's some real pride coming through. I'm getting Selena coming through. Yeah, they're giving me Native American connections here. Mexican connections. Robert is coming through. Someone's really proud of what you've done. And the fact that you opened this portal up through sheer self-belief with the Ace of Swords. What the mind believes, the mind creates. And what the mind knows, the mind can go forward in way more strongly. You're way past the point of faith. And if you're not right now, you're going to have something, it's like a pie. You know, on those kids programs when we were young and they would do the foam, it would be like this foamy pie. Spirit's giving you that much magic that when this pie hits your face and it's covering you like meringue, you're not even going to care. Even if this spiritual knowledge was a real pie in the face in front of the whole town, you're going to be so exalted and so uplifted that you would run through the town with pie on your face, laughing, giggling, jolly and joyful. This is more than just you being in your power. This is you holding your inner child by the hand and finally getting to that mind space that you realize is so priceless that no amount of money could buy. Taking your inner child and being like, yes, we made it. We did this together. We grew this on our own. We are rooted. We are grounded. We finally know who our higher self really is, and nothing can stop us walking through that doorway because we have the power of God. This is like a duo thing with you and your inner child, and these energies coming through from backstage. They want to hug you. They want to wrap their arms around you. They want to kiss you on both cheeks and tell you how precious you are. Getting a Sicilian connection coming through, grabbing the cheeks, going, mwah, mwah, mwah. Bambino, bambina, right? So that'll mean something to somebody. Let's clarify these. This is getting me so emotional. One sec. What's that? The Ace of Swords falling on the floor. Your truth creates reality. Your mind is so powerful and you're going to have all this evidence given to you. This is monumental. King of Coins with the Tower. Everything you've been through, you've collected the bricks and the gems and, you know, you could even turn rubble to gold. I'm getting this energy of you've turned it all into gold with the Page of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles with your long-term vision in mind. And again, there's that cloak with the 2 spots on it. So this is Spirit saying to me, you are And I don't say this lightly when I use words like royalty. I'm not talking about human royalty, 3D level royalty, who only get to rule when the real gods aren't active on the planet. You are a real member of royalty. And they don't give me this so strongly every reading I do. This is someone who's been through it. This is someone who's worn many hats. They're showing me the Chinese face changer. Maybe you're a reflector in human design, or maybe there's something very mirrory about you with your subconscious mind where you could be really good at picking up on other people's energy. And I feel like for you, this is trying on a costume. This is seeing through new metaphysical lenses. They're giving me Hinduism, the idea that the more lenses of consciousness we can see through, the more godlike we become. We have to understand we are everyone and they are us. And you've collected a lot of lenses of consciousness from a lot of people. Magician energy with this Four of Wands, I told you. Henchman, you see this one, he looks like he's about to beat something up, right? There is no way the divine's best. And, you know, we are outnumbered so much by non-physical. You know how many warriors are in non-physical? All the best souls you can imagine are in non-physical and they're ready to connect with you. You know, I'm talking your Einsteins, your Jungs, your Beethovens, Shakespeare's, all of those souls are ready to connect. But you're getting the jungle warfare, guerrilla warfare. You know, some of the most beautiful souls who are most devoted to God, they're plutonic, they're spooky. They had to go through the underworld to get into heaven. There's no other pathway, right? So some of the people, some of the souls backstage that you would think would be the spooky evil ones are actually God's most loyal soldiers. And that's what I'm getting for you here with this Hierophant and this magician energy coming through. Gemini energy, Taurus energy twice on the table here. Let's have a look what else. Aries energy coming out real strong. This is what I'm saying. Ten of Swords. There's a pathway for you. It's not just going to happen. You belong in the penthouse. And, you know, whatever this represented, Spirit saying no basement for you. No gutter for you. No basic human crap for you. Your life is too costly. It costs too much to get you here. People think Spirit is just infinite and it's all la-di-da. No, every human vessel on this planet, you know how much it takes in spiritual currency to get one person born, but to get one person born like you, ooh, there was a lot put into this. The divine realm put a lot into this. I'm getting teamwork. Your team, your spiritual team have put so much into this. I'm seeing a little lady. This is a really old lady who is like, kind of, you know, like when they're kind of hunched over with their stick, but this is an old shamanic force in your life. She's very small, very little, very jolly, and very tinkly. And I'll tell you who she reminds me of. She reminds me of the old lady on The Princess and the Frog. Similar to that energy. We've got the High Priestess with the Empress. What did I say about you? This is literally who you are. And this is you making a big leap, potentially. This is kind of you letting go of your human idea of who you are, the human label of who you are, maybe even letting go of your human name or that identity that exists on the ground level and letting yourself be taken up into the etheric. They want you to know that what you've been picking up on is so relevant because the non-physical has to exist before the physical can sprout up. So they're saying the things you are picking up on are primary. You get the information before the humans on Earth. So they can't correct you because they're not privy to the information, but sometimes they might confuse you because they seem so confident. I get it. It feels like being gaslit. You're the one getting this energy pouring onto your crown. 24/7, they're telling me they're not going to leave you alone. Okay, whoever this is for, you know there's no going back. You know that because these energies are just going to keep reminding you who you are and who you are. And like I say, this is a miracle. High Priestess, Empress, this is a complete miracle for you that you've held on to who you are in our big old crazy chaotic world. But the real initiates, we are the ones who create reality powerfully. And you're there, my darling. Let's see what's coming in with this Ace of Swords with the solar plexus energy. And you can see on this Ace of Swords, it does look like rays of sunshine coming off of this sword. Your truth is powerful. Your truth is radiant. They want you to write that in the comments. My truth is powerful. One being in alignment with their higher self is worth a million who are not. And you're being lifted up above the millions. You're being taken out from amongst them and you're being raised up. So you will no longer have to be around people who don't understand you. That's what the Six of Cups is telling me. We've got the Six of Coins here. So you being in tandem with the universe is going to get things speeding up beautifully. This is like a gorgeous momentum, a gorgeous dance through life is what I'm getting, where the universe is going to be swinging you here and swaying you there. I'm getting that song. When marimba rhythm starts to play, dance with me, make me sway, right? There's that Hierophant again with the Eight of Wands. And, you know, it's funny how both these decks, I mean, we don't always have a proper Pope as the Hierophant, but in both of these decks, there's no messing around, right? Spirit is not messing with you. The divine is not playing. You are getting where you need to go. That's the Hierophant twice on the table now, wiping out any insignificant ants, right? They're saying, you know, this Ten of Swords pathway down here, down with the small-minded people, down with the loveless people. You know, to be in a 3D mindset, you've got to be devoid of love. The minute you feel a spark of unconditional love, you move into the 4D. So anyone in the 3D is in prison and you don't belong in prison with them. And just because they're here when we're born and just because they talk a lot and, you know, write the odd book from their own perspective doesn't mean any of them are authority over us, especially not in this new world with the ancients being reborn. That's it here with the Empress and the High Priestess. This is it. Your energy is so ancient and powerful. That's why the Hierophant's out here twice. We've got the Devil coming out here. Okay, let's get one to clarify. Page of Cups. This to me feels like the most passionate, deep, something you can really be yourself with, something you can show your... This is like connections where you can really show your shadow, where you can really kick back and not have to be self-conscious, because there's a depth here with this connection. Page of Cups, Six of Cups. This is pure emotion. And this is genuine offers here, because cups are purified liquid, purified feeling. So this to me is something that's going to be very invigorating. Let's say that. This could be somewhat of an erotic connection coming in for you, because we all know that the erotic root is where all of our power and life stems from. Without that root energy, we would have absolutely nothing on the planet whatsoever. We've got the Three of Coins here. So like I say, there's a lot of cooperation. And there could be a trinity of power coming together here. But whatever's coming in, you're going to start making memories here. And it's going to be deep and it's going to be important to you with the Devil. I feel like the people coming in or the people you're going to be connecting with at this new frequency, this ancient, exalted, royal frequency, they're going to be the ones you can really make memories with. They're going to be the ones that you would do anything for with this Devil energy, you know? You know those sort of friends, whether they're right or wrong, you don't care. You will back them till the end. And this is a mutual thing here. So this is the sort of friendship or connection coming in that it's you against the world, no matter what. And that's deep and it's beautiful. And I can see with these cards here, Empress, High Priestess, that that's the only kind of friendships or relationships you can cope with or tolerate. The real ones with the real depth. The bonds that last you throughout infinity. Ace of Wands with this Queen of Wands. There you go. Full on sunshine power. And there's that pyramid energy here where you've got to be what you've got to be. We're burning away all the old stuff. We're burning away any connections to loveless 3D people. And we're doing it the right way. We're doing it the universal law way. We're doing it the sacred way. So let all the unsacred ones, they can go to purgatory. They can do what they want. They can stay in karmic circles for eternity. Not our problem, right? We're moving on. The Chariot energy here, 2 wolves. And I just feel like this is the most powerful reading I've done for a long time. You could have connections to wolves. Again, that Native American connection is coming up here. Yeah, I'm smelling scents. So I don't know if any of my Native American viewers burn something specifically for a ritual, but I'm seeing a staff with strings on it and beads on it. Okay, it could be something you bang on the ground when you do a ritual. This could be your ancestors saying, yes, we're banging the ground for you as you... Oh, every time I look at this Page of Pentacles, I get emotional. Why am I getting so emotional over this Page of Pentacles? I don't know. This is such a pride here. The ground being banged, all your ancestors celebrating. Yeah, they want you to know that while you're going through this, perhaps singularly, while you're standing your ground on the cosmic stage, on the earth, but not of the earth. Stand in your ground in the earth plane, but still being your most divine self. They're just so proud of you. I'm going to pull a couple of charms out. Chariot energy is finding that perfect, big, powerful mindset that you know you've got to move forward on. There are infinite mindsets we could choose, and each one takes us down a different timeline. The Chariot energy is you finding that divine path for you, the divine purpose. Number 7, getting it going, swinging along with the non-physical. This is smooth. This is everything being synchronized, moving perfectly. Okay, we've got the starfish and we've got the bucket of sand here. So these are 2 beachy ones. That's gorgeous. Life's a beach, I'm getting. Loot lounge energy. You're going into that frame of mind where you realize that it's your birthright to be happy all the time and to do what you want to do because no one controls you. You're sacred. Oh, I'm so glad you hang on to this. They're saying, I'm so glad you hang on to this. You held on to this. Thank you so much. I don't know who that's coming from. Someone is saying thank you so much for holding on to who you truly are. You've got no idea the amount of things you've changed by creating this doorway for yourself, by knowing thyself and loving yourself and going forward so instinctively. Wow. We've got K coming out. We've got Sweet 16 here, which is symbolic, they're telling me, of you initiating yourself, of you going through this doorway. So it's like a party, right? You finally going through that process of the mind. And this isn't instant overnight stuff. This is something we work at step by step, moment by moment. And you've done it. Party time and that full protection. What was I saying about those henchmen? Okay, I'm getting Kylie coming off of this. Coco with a K, and Christy with a K. So let me know if any of those resonate. My darling, you are so protected here. You are so on fire. You found this beautiful way of the mind. You are changing the world. You are changing the future. You're changing history. You are a game changer. You are ancient. You are blessed. You are beautiful. You are benevolent, and you've done it. You should feel yourself being elevated up in your mind, body, and soul, is what they're telling me. So this has been a moving one for me. I've really loved doing this. I adore you. Thank you for being here. Mwah.